Você quer parar de passar na porta que não é um fantasma?
Nope.
É muito estranho escutar, tipo, uma pessoa assim me chamando de mãe, né? Porque, gente... Olha isso aqui.
I was thinking, maybe you could try and talk to him.
Vocês são um bando de incompetentes. Por que tem que... Eu buguei. Por que tem que sempre sobrar tudo pra mim, velho?
So, we moving in or what?
Não. Ai, gente, o que eu faço? Fala, pessoal. Sejam todos bem-vindos ao meu canal. Eu sou a Rai. E, galera, seguinte, estou trazendo aqui pra vocês mais um vídeo de Fallout 4. Eu espero que vocês estejam gostando da série. Se ainda não é inscrito no canal, convido você a entrar e dar uma olhada nos meus vídeos. E se gostar, né, já se inscreve para ficar pendente de mais vídeos de Fallout e de outros jogos também. Então, gente, bora logo aqui, né, que eu já estou no instituto. Meu filho está repetindo isso eu não sei quantas vezes já enquanto eu tô parada aqui. Vou falar com ele. Vaza, médico. Eu preciso falar com meu filho, que é o pai.
You wanted to see me?
I understand mass fusion was a success, despite interference from the Brotherhood of Steel.
What did you hear?
Dr. Fillmore's report was quite thorough. The Brotherhood's intervention must be placed in a larger context, however, given their penchant for hoarding technology. Future conflict with them is guaranteed. We are, after all, keepers of the most advanced technology in the Commonwealth, if not beyond. It also cannot go unnoticed that there were concerns within the Institute about your allegiances. I, of course, never doubted your commitment to our cause. But by directly confronting the Brotherhood, I think you've put some others at ease. I'm proud of you, regardless. The Brotherhood is an issue for the future, and we must focus on the present. And look at me, rambling on like the old man.
Você é, né?
I'm wasting time. You're needed elsewhere at once.
Do you need more parts for the reactor? I could have gotten them while I was out.
No, this is a different matter. Hopefully one that does not put anyone at risk. This situation, I'm afraid, is something of your creation, however unintentional.
O que quer dizer com isso?
What do you mean by that? What's happened?
Well, while you were assisting Dr. Fillmore, a second team was sent out to invite someone from the Commonwealth to join the Institute. Apparently, there was some miscommunication, and this individual called for help, which arrived in the form of your Minutemen. My understanding is that no shots have been fired. I would like it to stay that way. I need you to go there and speak to your Minutemen gathered outside. Insist that they stand down at once. Dr. Thompson is on site, and he will be your primary contact. I know you can resolve this situation, but it is of paramount importance that this special individual be brought to the Institute.
A gente só precisa resolver a situação e trazer ele pra cá, né?
Why all this effort? What's so special about this person?
Mr. Wallace? Despite a lack of formal training, our surveillance has shown he has incredible intellect. With his help, we may be able to drastically speed up work on the reactor.
Nossa, ele fala e, tipo, sai. Tipo, vai fazer o seu serviço que eu não vou falar mais nada com você, gente. Que péssimo. E eles põem um ponto justamente onde eu não tenho viagem rápida, né? Muito bom o jogo. Você é maravilhoso. Vão vir pra cá e eu vou ter que ir correndo pra lá, né? Fazer o quê? Eu espero que não tenha nada no caminho, tipo... Não deve ficar... Porcaria é essa? Oh, crap, a estamina dela acaba muito rápido, jogo. Ah, é um robozinho igual Cotswold. Cotswold. Bom, acho que eles não vão me atacar, eles não estão em vermelho.
What's going on here?
You're an unexpected surprise. We could use the backup. These Institute bastards aren't getting away. They'll have to go through us to get out of there. We don't know quite what we're up against, but it's good you're here to help. How did you hear about this?
O Instituto me mandou.
Can you bring me up to speed on the situation?
Commonwealth citizen lives in that there observatory. Institute thugs showed up to haul him off, only he spotted them coming. He managed to fire off a flare gun, got our attention, and we got up here as quick as we could. Now they're trapped inside. So, how do you want to play this? We thought about trying to lure him out here, since it'd be easier to kill him. But then we realized we probably ought to storm the place, to make sure they can't disappear on us. That makes sense, right? So, you want to lead the charge?
Calma, filho, pelo amor de Deus.
What do you know about the person who lives here?
Not too much. Wallace is his name. Kind of an egghead type, but real squirrely. Keeps to himself. We've checked in on him every now and then, but he didn't seem to want the company. So, we moving in or what?
Não. Ai, gente, o que eu faço?
No one is going to do anything. Tell your men to stand down.
Are you kidding me? If we don't do something now, they're gonna take that poor guy wherever it is they go. And we'll have failed. Again. Are you gonna order the attack or not?
This whole thing is just a misunderstanding.
This isn't a misunderstanding. This is you telling us to stand by while the Institute abuses us. Why are you so against this? You do know which side you're on, don't you?
You don't have all the information. I do, and I'm telling you this isn't what it looks like. That man's not in danger.
You'd better be right. If you're not, that man's life is on your head. I'll have my men stand down. But you'd better get in there and make sure you're right.
Né, no fim eu consegui, gente, eu tava tão concentrada pra não fazer besteira, porque eu falei, meu, eu já fiz besteira na primeira opção. A persuasão foi um fracasso. Eu falei, meu, eu preciso me concentrar, eu já tava aqui, tipo... Mas no fim tudo deu certo. Não é na boa. Você quer parar de passar na porta que nem um fantasma?
Nope.
Por favor, cadê o cara? Gente, ela não sobe. Isso é uma rampa. Ah, eles têm eletricidade, ó, um ventilador de 3 patas rodando. Depois de roubar tudo que ele quase não tem aqui dentro da casa, eu vou falar com ele.
Hi, Doc.
Oh, thank God you're here. I was starting to worry we might not make it out of this mess.
It wouldn't have been such a mess if you'd handled it differently.
I never claimed to be suited for field work, and I explicitly stated that when given this assignment. Besides, it's not my fault that Wallace called in those savages.
The Minutemen were only doing what they felt was right.
Well, from here it looked like they were out for blood. And if you hadn't arrived, I think they might have gotten it. Can we just get on with this, please? I know he's potentially important to Phase 3 and all, but I'm not sure it's worth putting ourselves in harm's way.
Vamos saber o
Why
porquê.
did the Institute send you specifically?
They thought I'd be able to relate to him with my scientific background. I know they've been keeping an eye on him for years. Not sure how they originally found him, but probably don't want to know. But once they realized how smart he was and what an asset he could be for Phase 3, they watched pretty closely. I think they even fed him scientific material from time to time to see how good he was, you know, testing him, to see if he was Institute material. Let's just get Wallace and get out of here.
O que esse tal de Wallace tem a ver com a fase
What does
3?
this Wallace guy have to do with Phase 3?
Wallace is, well, brilliant by all accounts. Like nothing we'd seen in the Commonwealth prior. He truly has a gift when it comes to theoretical physics. He'd be an asset to the Institute, specifically in getting the reactor running. With his help, we could accelerate the timetable immensely. There's just, well, there's a slight problem with that. He doesn't want to go with us. I was thinking, maybe you could try and talk to him.
Eles são um bando de incompetentes. Por que que tem que... Eu buguei. Por que que tem que sempre sobrar tudo pra mim, velho?
Any advice on how to talk to him?
Don't make him angry. Let him know what...
Não deixe furioso.
In fact, his life would improve considerably.
Meu Deus do céu.
Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of them, aren't you? Are you a robot?
No.
Don't be ridiculous. Of course I'm not a robot.
That's exactly what a robot would say. I've heard all the stories. I know exactly what happens to people when the Institute shows up. Well, it's not happening to me.
What can I say to convince you that we're not going to hurt you?
That you're leaving and never coming back.
Oh, meu Deus.
Hey, just calm down, okay? I just want to talk to you.
Fine. What do you want from me?
Senhor Wallace, o senhor estaria disposto a ajudar o Instituto? Mano, ele não quer nem saber.
Mr. Wallace, would you be willing to help the Institute?
Help the Institute? But aren't they I'm the bad guys?
The Institute has an engineering problem that your scientific expertise could help solve. In exchange for helping us out, you'd be granted access to the most advanced research facility imaginable. Whatever research you wanted to perform, anything, it's possible there. I promise. You'd be safe and secure in a way that's completely impossible anywhere else.
Nossa, a máscara deles não dá pra ver absolutamente nada do rosto, né? Coisa estranha.
You'd be helping us create a better world.
That sounds good. Okay, fine. I'll go.
Okay. I think we've got this under control now.
Incompetente.
I mean, thanks for the assist.
Assistência, eu salvei a tua pele. A B.
You're going to bring him in immediately, right?
Oh, yeah. Don't want him to start second-guessing the decision. I'll see you back in the Institute.
Enfim, né? Ai, mano, esses NPC, eles são muito... Não sei. Eles não conseguem resolver nada. Nada. Uma simples coisa eles não conseguem resolver. E tá ficando a noite já.
Son?
Ah, there you are. I cannot express how pleased I am. Our new guest is familiarizing himself with his surroundings. Yet he's already pointed out several inefficiencies in our methods. With his help, Phase 3 will be ready in no time. And it's all thanks to you.
Quando eu falo que as B são sempre as mais assim, gente. Bom, talvez porque eu sou a única pessoa que parece estar fazendo alguma coisa. Tenho o orgulho de ajudar o Instituto. Não, isso não. Muito trabalho foi feito antes de eu chegar aqui. Quais são os
A
próximos?
lot of work went into this before I even arrived. Just how close are we?
It shouldn't take long at all. The Facilities Division has it well in hand. There is one more part for you to play, and I think you might enjoy it. It is time to announce our presence to the Commonwealth, to request that they do not interfere with our plans. You should be the one to do it.
What kind of announcement are we talking about?
A broadcast. An announcement to the Commonwealth that the Institute is not to be trifled with. As the incoming director, that responsibility naturally falls to you. We've prepared some remarks for you to record. Once you're finished, we'll broadcast them to the entire Commonwealth. Use the microphone here and follow the script. It's quite simple. I'm sure you'll do fine, Mother.
É muito estranho escutar, tipo, uma pessoa assim me chamando de mãe, né? Porque, gente... Peraí, som. Fica aí. Som. Peraí, fica aí. Olha isso aqui. Eu sei que eu estava congelada, mas ainda assim é bugado, não adianta.
For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists, that we are among you. It's true. But it's not the whole truth. We are here, and we are...
Ok. Somos quem manda. Não é não. Estamos aqui para ajudar. Somos os seus novos mestres. Meu Deus do céu, que péssimo. Somos o futuro.
Here to help. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist, ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your daily lives. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in...
Uma aniquilação total, gente. Por que, letra B, que você é sempre assim? Por quê?
Unnecessary difficulties for all parties. Rest easy. Know that the future is looking bright. and that mankind will thrive under our guidance. Sean?
Well, that was interesting. Perhaps not what we originally...
Obrigada, né?
But it will certainly get your point across. Now it's time to make sure that everyone hears it. How would you feel about making a little trip to Diamond City?
O que deseja fazer com Diamond City? Ai, gente, o que você vai fazer com Diamond City?
What do you want with Diamond City?
Nothing with the city itself. This is a bit of a shortcut, actually. The radio station in Diamond City is listened to by many in the Commonwealth. If we'd like the people to hear what we have to say, it's the best way to reach them. Before we preempt their broadcast, we need to ensure it reaches the maximum range possible. I've been assured that the necessary parts are on site. You'll just need to install them to boost the broadcasting power. Report back when you're done. We should be ready by then.
Reconfigure o transmissor. Eu esqueço que aqui não dá pra sair assim. É ruim sair assim? Aliás, que tem que ficar indo por viagem rápida. Olha o Pip-Boy como é. Olha o meu Pip-Boy. Meu Pip-Boy é o tablet. Vamos em Diamond City. Nossa, precisa de um load pra entrar num coisinho desse?
Hey there.
Oh, hi there.
I'll need to find those radio parts.
Sério? E onde eu vou encontrar isso? Oh. Instalar coisa com os seletores, com os tubos e com os botões.
Okay.
Ó, acendeu uma luzinha aqui que eu vi de canto de olho, hein?
Maybe this goes here.
Mano, eu consegui de primeira. Caraca! Ali com o pai. Vamos só sair da casa do carinha aqui, né? E agora a gente volta pro instituto. Falar com o nosso filho. Nossa, por um momento eu bati o olho, achei que era uma bandeira do Brasil. Vamos. É um elevador? Não, é uma porta. Nossa, que lugar sinistro. Enfim, olha esse lugar, gente. Nossa, gente, tá todo mundo aqui, coisa medonha. Bom, vamos subir aqui. Acho que meu filho quer que a gente vá com ele aqui, né?
Sean?
Enjoy your trip to the big city. It's done then? The transmitter has been modified.
I'm all set. But what about the reactor?
The initial round of tests is finished. All readings are nominal, so yes, I think we're ready. I'll let you do the honors. This, my friends, is the moment we've all worked towards. After all your efforts, the time has finally come to start our...
Falha na ativação.
reactor. No longer will we be forced to compromise to survive. No more will we need worry about outpacing our resources. My mother and I couldn't be more proud of what you have helped us accomplish. And we look forward to achieving even greater things in the future. The Institute is now truly mankind's best hope. Thank you. All of you.
Nossa, eu achei que eu ia tomar radiação. Eu achei que, sei lá. No fim não aconteceu nada. Eu toda cabreira pra entrar ali. Eu falei, mano, acho que eu vou pôr a roupa. É uma roupa especial. Acho que eu vou pegar a roupinha que eu tinha visto lá dentro. Por que só ficou você, Fia? Foi todo mundo embora. Vaza.
Really, nigga?
Son?
It's almost hard to believe. After all those years of hard work, here we are. We've arrived. Look what you've made possible.
Now that the reactor works, what's next for the Institute?
We'll get to that. There's more work to be done before the Institute's future is guaranteed. The Directorate has convened a meeting about how to proceed. I'm not going to attend. You should be there as Director.
É você que participe da reunião, mas quem tem que ir é você. Pessoal, mas eu vou deixar para fazer as próximas coisas no próximo vídeo, né? Eu vou encerrar esse por aqui porque eu acho que já tá bom, né? O tamanho e tudo mais. Então eu vou encerrar por aqui. Eu espero que vocês estejam gostando da série de Fallout. Avaliem o vídeo, comentem, deem dicas, porque isso é sempre bem-vindo, né? Se você ainda não é inscrito no canal, convido você a entrar então e dar uma olhadinha nos meus vídeos, e se gostar, já se inscreve para ficar por dentro de mais vídeos de Fallout e de outros jogos também. Então pessoal, esse vídeo vai ficando por aqui. Obrigada por assistir, até um próximo vídeo, valeu e falou!